Welcome to Junk Food Fit. I'm Professor Cookie. I'm going to do a quick breakdown of micronutrients as opposed to the macronutrients, which you already learned about. Micronutrients can be broken down into two categories. You have your vitamins and your minerals. The vitamins can be broken down even further into fat-soluble and water-soluble. The fat-soluble are A, D, E, and K. You can remember that easily, A-DEC. And your water-soluble are all the B vitamins and vitamin C as well. You can consume these micronutrients through food, or if you rather, you could take your supplements. I brought some examples. You have one that is specific for men, you have one that's specific for women, and then you could even buy your vitamins and minerals separate. Instead of getting the multivitamin, you can get iron separately, A and D separately, everything you can buy separately. So if you're looking for a complete, this has a little bit of everything: vitamin A, C, D, E, K, B, 1, 2, 3, 6, 12, a bunch of other things. There's some calcium, iron, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper. So you can get a multivitamin that has a little bit of everything, or if you're not so concerned and maybe you know that you drink a lot of milk, so maybe you don't need vitamin A, D, or calcium, but you don't eat enough meat, so you want to take iron, something like that. If you know the specific micronutrients that you're missing out on, then you can buy them separately. It is a little controversial, the supplement piece, so if you have the opportunity, it's obviously much better to get all of your vitamins and minerals, and the macronutrients for that matter, through food rather than taking supplements, pills, things like that. But to go a little bit further into our micronutrients, the fat-soluble and the water-soluble, a couple key things is the fat-soluble are stored in the liver. So if you've ever heard somebody say, I don't take vitamins, I don't take supplements because it's just expensive pee. I've heard people say that, expensive pee. Yes and no, kind of true, kind of not, because your fat solubles, which this multivitamin has both the fat soluble and the water soluble, the fat solubles can be stored in your body, the water solubles are not stored. Any excess B vitamins, vitamin C, that will be excreted through your pee. So if somebody says, I don't take them because it's just expensive pee, if you think about it in one way, it's kind of true, but not really. And then if you look at the other way, it's not true at all in terms of fat soluble because they are not peed away, if you want to say it that way. Energy drinks tend to have B vitamins in them. B vitamins are water soluble, so it's actually much simpler to get those into solution into an energy drink because most of an energy drink is water anyway. But they tout having so many B vitamins in them, but if you think about them being water soluble and having expensive pee, if you have 1,000% of your daily value of B6 in an energy drink, then that 1,000% isn't all going to be used. Some of it will be excreted. For minerals, just a couple that I have written down: iron, sodium, potassium. I say iron because I have that one here. Calcium. Calcium is important. It goes along with vitamin D. Phosphorus. They're usually paired together because if you don't have enough of them, it could affect your bones. So then eventually, as you get older, it could lead to osteoporosis. Then you have iron, which I said earlier. Most people consume their daily value of iron through animal products. But then, of course, you have vegetarians and vegans who don't eat meat. So they may need to take that iron supplement. And the other examples I had was sodium and potassium. Those are they're ions that can be found in, obviously, if you have table salt, sodium is part of salt, NaCl. It could be potassium chloride is another type of salt, so you could get that through just eating food that has salt on it. Or drinks like Gatorade, they have ions added into them. So not only are you drinking water and a little bit of sugar with the Gatorade, but you also have ions to make sure that all of your cells are healthy. They have the right amount of water and the right amount of ions in and out of the cell so that there's an equilibrium. That was your quick snapshot of micronutrients. Of course, we're going to keep talking about them throughout different videos as they pertain specific to foods that I will be talking about. So thank you for joining me, Professor Cookie. This has been Junk Food Fit.